What sets Teal apart as a coach, I think she's incredibly loving and supportive, and is going to have a soft, empathetic approach, but also not going to let you BS yourself, and is going to be very realistic about how you really are showing up, and is going to really help you see that. And I think that's really special. Not everyone can really describe that so beautifully. I just trust Teal so much. She's really changed my life. I think the most beautiful part about it is that, Teal's like a love and relationship coach, but really she's the biggest relationship she's changed for me has been my relationship with myself. And she is and always will be someone so special to me for that reason. And I would recommend her to anyone 10 times over. I think before I started working with Teal towards my relationship goals, I was a little bit stuck in a rut thinking about relationships using many of my past experiences, the childhood experiences, and just having a lot of limiting beliefs about the way relationships were supposed to go. And even I think what love really was. And I was struggling with being this sort of a powerhouse and go-getter and always just getting things done and sort of looking at relationships from that perspective. And always ending up feeling like I was doing too much and feeling taken for granted, and feeling like I was going through a long line of men that weren't really seeing my worth. And I was just sort of like irritated, if anything. I felt like I was constantly battling with my self-worth and questioning like whether I was good enough for people, thinking that I was just sort of, something was wrong with me. I felt incredibly lonely. I felt unhappy a lot of the time. Yeah, I felt powerless. I've been lucky to know Teal for quite a long time. And she has this special kind of energy about her, just very like feminine, for lack of a better word. And I think I always wanted to know a little bit more about how I could exude that, because I've always known that I have a really feminine side to me, but I tend to get anxious and really forceful when I'm in situations where my emotions are running wild, which tends to be in relationships. And unfortunately, and not so much in my career, it's just more like relationships really make me emotionally crazy. So how to just feel like I can relax and exude this really like powerful, strong, but also just soft and warm and inviting energy that I really observed in Teal for a long time. Hugest transformation for me has been really having this like just constant self-love. Like I just don't question my worth anymore. And I think I'm a lot happier. I think I've been able to deal with my emotions a lot better. I've learned a bunch of tools that help me really see what's causing the emotional disrupt at any time, and learn how I can really nourish and nurture myself and really love myself in those moments, so that I'm not projecting like internal battles onto someone else. As Teal describes, that you're kind of batting them off a little bit more, I would say. They're definitely coming to me more than I'm coming to them. I don't feel like I'm having to do as much. It's very relaxed. I just kind of like do my thing, and then, I can feel they're really attracted to it. And I can feel this back and forth. And I just feel like I have the tools to approach situations so much better. And I'm really feeling heart connection, and I'm feeling relaxed and less anxious. And this feels so incredible to know that I'm not doing anything but being the best version of myself to attract the relationship I want. What I like most of all is that my focus has shifted completely from needing things to go a certain way or meet some timeline, to constantly reflecting on what I want and leveling myself up, and simply sitting back and allowing a man to see me and feel inspired to stick around. Thanks to Teal, I've been able to relax into love.